gross. It's like so bad. Maybe you can't tell. Maybe if I zoom in a little. Yeah, there you go. Ugh, it's nasty. The other rest area across the street is a teepee. There's one here too, but it's behind me. Pretty cool. We had a teepee when I was growing up.
I don't know what it is about South Dakota, but I feel a really strong connection out here. The hills and the land are different than anywhere else I've ever been, and the sky just seems to go on forever. The shadows out in the valleys make me curious as to all the things that have happened out there. truckers and friends. It is Tuesday, September 5th at, well, where I'm at, it's 8:47 in the morning. I am up and already made my delivery to Rapid City, South Dakota. It was pouring and raining and windy and crappy all night, but it cooled off, thank God, because it was 98 degrees yesterday, and today it was supposed to be like 99 degrees out here. The storms came in, cooled it off. It was down in the 60s last night, which was nice. I didn't have to idle all night. And right now, it's only 57 degrees. Hence the hoodie. My fairings keep falling off and breaking, and I had one fly off yesterday. So I had several bungee cords in my storage box back here, and I had to strap them all up. I went in and I got more bungee cords from Love's here. I stayed at Love's last night. Went and made my delivery, which was only 15 minutes up the road. It took them like 10 minutes to unload because it was literally like 10 pieces sitting on the floor. Garage door parts and garage door panels. And so I made that delivery, and I came back here to Love's because they didn't have a backhaul for me yet. So I'm like, I'm just going to go back to Love's and see if I can mess with these fairings again. So I did that. I got them all strapped in and ready to go. I'm hoping they hold, but it's really pretty windy out right now. It said up to 50 mile an hour wind gusts. So I finally got my dispatch, and I'm deadheading all the way to Omaha, which is like 400 and some miles from here, because apparently there's nothing else. So that's what's happening today. I'm going to hit the road. The sun is actually starting to poke out, so it might end up being 99 degrees once the sun comes back out, but we shall see. Okay, I gotta roll, so let's hit the road. I'm on US 83 in South Dakota, heading down to Omaha, Nebraska. It is very, very windy out, but now that I'm heading mostly south, it's not terrible. I was on 90, and it was crosswind rolling from north to south, and it was very difficult to keep the empty trailer on the road. So I'm hoping it'll stop soon. I got a couple hours before the Weather Channel said it would stop, but I'm hoping I'm getting out of it, driving out of it, I hope. This is a very curvy road, so I'm sure I'm still going to hit it once in a while. Wind is fierce. In about 25 miles or so, 25, 30 miles, I'm coming up on the Rosebud Indian Reservation. Wow, this is pretty.
while I was editing this video, I realized I didn't know anything about the Rosebud Indian Reservation or the people of this land. I didn't want to say or do anything that might offend anyone, so I decided I needed to do some research on the subject. I spent a lot of time over the last few weeks reading books and watching videos to gather more information, and this is what I found. The Rosebud Indian Reservation is in the southern part of South Dakota, covering parts of Todd County and Millette County, and spans approximately 1,970 square miles, making it one of the largest reservations in the U.S. The reservation was established in 1889 through an executive order by President Benjamin Harrison, and it is primarily inhabited by the Sicangu Lakota Oyate, a band of Lakota Sioux Nation, and they're commonly referred to as the Rosebud Sioux tribe. Sadly, like many reservations in the U.S., the Rosebud Reservation has faced significant economic challenges and poverty. According to some of the interviews with Lakota spokespeople, they are trying to bring back to life their rich cultural heritage, their language, and traditional Lakota ceremonies and practices. They are trying to make sure the younger generations are learning the ways of their people from the elders in their community. The tribe is placing a strong emphasis on preserving its cultural identity, and rightfully so. Efforts are ongoing to address this issue as well as other challenges the Lakota Oyate face, like healthcare disparities, poverty, substance abuse, and education. It saddens me to see these beautiful people in such despair and turmoil, mostly due to the wrongdoing and treatment of the U.S. government over the decades. With my family tree full of different and diverse cultures, including an indigenous bloodline, it truly breaks my heart to hear of the troubles that this reservation, as well as the others in our country, and how they are struggling like this. If you'd like to learn more, I have linked some books and videos in the description box below, and I encourage you to learn more as I did. Maybe if enough people know of these struggles, we can find a way to help the people that live in this land.
Still on the reservation. Still on 83 South. I just left the reservation, the Rosebud Indian Reservation, and I just crossed over into Nebraska. Still on 83 southbound. eastbound in Nebraska. And the sun poked out for a little bit, but starting to get cloudy again just that quick. I'm headed to Omaha, Nebraska to pick up a load that I'm taking to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which doesn't have to be picked up till tomorrow in Omaha and then delivered on Thursday in Milwaukee. So I got some time to spare here and there. I'm gonna find a place to park for my 10 hours pretty soon. I got 2 hours left till I get to Omaha. But if I find a place between here and there, I'll just park there. Preferably closer to Omaha. I like to get up in the morning and then just shoot on over to wherever I have to deliver to, but I didn't see any parking near there, and I'm not sure if they allow overnight parking in their yard. So we shall see. Now, the wind has kind of died down finally. It's still a little windy, but it's not as bad as it was. You can still see it in some of the trees and things blowing, but it's not pushing me around as much as it was. It was pretty bad there for a while, especially in South Dakota. I may just be going with the wind right now instead of against it or across it. Because it still looks like it's blowing the corn and things. Oh, you guys, it never fails. I was going to turn my camera on and I did not. And I wish I would have, because there was a little girl just skipping down the sidewalk in this little town. And she did the arm pump and I blew the horn. She jumped up and down, was all excited. Oh, why do I never get that on video? Oh, that makes me mad. She was so cute. Her little bouncy curls were bouncing while she was skipping, and she's, doing the arm pump. I'm like, yes, yes. Oh, that probably makes me smile more than it makes them smile. I love it. I love it. Oh, that was so cute. I never get it on camera. I never. Oh, it happens all the time, and I never get it on camera. Darn it. Oh well. Oh, that was funny. I always cringe when I do it in like a little town like that, because I feel like every parent on the block whose kids are outside, they probably run to the window to see where their kids are out, make sure they're not getting run over by a truck or something. It's just, I know how I feel as a parent when you hear a semi, blow a horn, and I try to do that, the double toot toot, so it's not like, like somebody's getting run over or a car's pulled out in front of them or whatever. Oh man, that was so funny. The cows in this town, they all live in dirt. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. I'm not going to mention what town I'm in, because there's a lot of cattle. A lot of cattle. This whole town was just filled with dirt lots of cattle. And they're not in any grass. It was just mucky, muddy, dirty, dusty mess. And I feel bad. Those cows should be grazing out in the fields. Those are the kind of cows I want to eat. The ones that have been grazing in fields. Not the ones that are suffering in mounds of piles of dirt. That's just sad. Let them have a good life while they're here. I know that's silly. I'm a carnivore and I'm worried about how the cows are living. Carrie from Homestead Howe, him and his family call themselves compassionate carnivores, and I feel that's how I am too. I'm compassionate. Look at these cows. They're just out there in the dirt fields. Look how many. Oh, that's sad. That's just sad. Oh, you guys. Oh my God, there's more. Look at them all in these dirty dirt fields. Where's their grass? What are they eating? Those poor cows. So sad. There's no grass. These guys got grass. Oh, those are the steers. Holy cow. That one had huge horns. Oh, there's more. Look, more. All the dirt fields. All the dirt. Oh, man. Sad. Just sad. Those cows need to have a good life before they feed us. Oh, makes me sad. There's so many of them in this town. Probably hundreds of thousands of cows living like that. I am very compassionate. Very, very compassionate carnivore. I don't like knowing that, chickens are all crammed in a huge, massive chicken house or barn or whatever they call them, and they don't have room to roam, and they're just there to feed us. Like, they should have a life too. They should be out eating grass and bugs and whatever they want, having happy eggs, living a happy life, and then they can feed us. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. I used to work for the Forest Preserve back before I was married or had kids, and it was a county forest preserve, and it was awesome. I loved how they were preserving forest, and making it beautiful and taking care of the animals that were injured. They had the wildlife haven and things like that. I don't know, just that's the kind of person I am. We lived on a farm, for God's sakes. I have pictures of me holding a pig's head that we slaughtered for our Thanksgiving or Easter dinner or something. But the animals had a good life before they fed us. It was like they had a good life. We fed them good. We even went out and played with them. Like, we give them, obviously when you have a farm the size of these ones here, you can't go out and play with them. Like, I understand there's a bazillion of them on each farm, and you just have to, it's a numbers game, I guess. But at least give them some pasture to wander around in. Good grief. And maybe even if it can't be full time, at least some of the time. That didn't look like they had the availability to even get to grass if they wanted it. I know you cattle farmers out there, if any of you watch me, I get it. I understand. It just makes me sad. I get it. There's a lot of damn people on this earth that need to be fed. So don't hate me. I just wish there was better ways. That's all. I think I'm just chasing the clouds that were in South Dakota yesterday. I'm sure they're moving east, as am I. Well, there's some happy cows in the grass, and yet there's still some up in the dirt, so maybe they do get out to enjoy the grass a little bit. I hope so. Here I am at another yucky recycle center. This place is nasty. Oh Lord, I hope I don't get flat tires. I just checked in. Now I gotta sit and wait for them to call me. Somewhere over in the lot next to me on the left. I bet I could have slept here last night. I wish I would have known that. That didn't do so well, did it? I'm in Nebraska on I-80 eastbound. Heading to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tuesday, September 6th at about 5:23. It's about 70 degrees outside according to my truck. This is so pretty right here. And we're picking up speed pretty quick because I am so heavy. I got like 77,000 pounds today. These recycle loads are pretty heavy.
Continue on US 151.
Entering Dubuque, Iowa. State border coming up into Wisconsin. Okay, Dodge. People driving crazy. Got my jake brake set on the 3rd setting because going down some of these hills, it gets going pretty good. I got a downgrade ahead. And now I'm in 10th gear trying to get up that hill, so I'm going to keep it in 10th gear going down because this is a pretty steep one. And around a curve, so don't want to let it get away from me. rush hour traffic in Milwaukee. Looks like every other city at rush hour. This is crazy, 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 crazy. Trying to get to this place in Milwaukee, downtown.
Turn right on East North Avenue.
right and come back into the same place.
That's what I was gonna ask. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I was gonna ask you if there was some place to turn around. Thank you. Okay.
That's what I needed to know. I guess this guy's done. He's just coming out to give him his paperwork. Yucky. What do they do with all this crap? Airport everywhere. So I'm just doing a U-turn up here so I can be going in on the right side and I'm blind side in, which is awesome. I was a little worried about that. I'm blind side in the day go. I just have my in the super because I have two shorts. And in order for me to see out mirrors and stuff, I like to stand up underneath. Which is silly. Picture. Silly little bit. All that stuff's there. So, hey, this follow the building, it's still pretty available. Cycle forever, that is hard work, paper, whatever. Put it over right here, take it here. Yes, cool. I'll get to see something. Sorry, that you left me some right here. Oh, no, crap. That's a lot of crap. That's a lot of crap. Dirty, dirty place. This building, I wonder how old this building is. This building is so old. Look at that. My turn. Yay. I'm in Milwaukee and just leaving that paper mill plant. Heading to another spot in Milwaukee. Republican Party of Wisconsin. That guy in the car was giving me the peace sign. That was funny. I hope he saw my sticker and he can check out my YouTube channel. Trucks use left lane. Trucks use left lane. Nobody else is using the left lane, but that's what the sign says. Mr. Flatbed got over. That's about if I just couldn't get there, but apparently nobody else can read. I feel like if nobody saw that sign back there, I'm the one that looks like an asshole because I'm the only one that does it. It's like ridiculous. Pay attention to the signs, y'all. Is this even open?
County Road PP West, then keep left.
I don't know if this exit is open. This exit is not even open. Now what?
Keep left to County Road PP West, then take the first left.
Yeah, well, that's why I like Trucker Path, because it seems to keep up with all the road closures and the construction shenanigans and switching things around every 5 seconds. But the Garmin does not.
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 82B on the right
82B.
to Wisconsin 100 West.
82B. Road. Is this going to be closed too? Maybe not.
Exit 82B on the right to
82B.
Wisconsin 100 West.
What in the world? This freaking GPS is all messed up. It's telling me to go around the block just to go to the left here. So dumb.